Hey, folks. It's Dave back here in Studio B. And yeah, you knew this was coming. We're going to be playing some Pocket Pennant Run tonight. I believe this is the second edition. They just announced the third edition. Oh, it looks really good. I'm really excited to check that out when that comes out. I think it's next month. And yeah, we'll have them on the show and we'll go over some things here as far as what it's all about, what it entails. They had the reveal video, so check it out on YouTube. What I like is the addition of being able to print individual cards and play the game right off the cards. That's going to be so cool. It's going to be so good for streaming to show off the cards because I really don't have anything to show off for cards in here because it's all on like a little team sheet, and then on top of that, it's aside from the team sheet, what was I going to say? I use the Excel sheet because it has everybody on it. So it's kind of hard just to show an Excel sheet. It's not really fun to look at. So having the individual cards, printing out the cards you need for the team, I think is going to be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to that. And what's really kind of neat, too, is I'm looking here on my YouTube. Godzilla released in Japan, and everybody's reviewing it now. So I'm like, oh, yes, the new Godzilla's out. That's so cool. All right, so let's see if we can get down to the game here. See if I can do this without screwing it up. I probably will. So I got to do this and then this. Alrighty. So now, as you can see, I have the charts here. So we'll take a look at the charts. But I don't have the cards because I don't need the cards. Dave, why don't you need the cards? Because all the ratings are right here in the game. If you remember back when I started playing this product, 1979, I ended up putting all the ratings in for Pocket Pennant Run 1979. So every single player here that has the ratings here. See Eckersley, the 7 AAD. Well, 7's his fatigue, A is his pitching, A is his control, and D is his defense. And it's all in there. Freddie Lynn in center field. A batter, A power, D speed, and B defense. So I put them all in here to Digital Diamond, so I don't even need the cards. And I did every single player, too. Imagine that. That's how crazy I am. Well, how crazy I was as I'm playing, as I put all the ratings in there. So you won't need to see the cards because they're right on the screen. But I do have the chart here that we'll take a look at and try to follow along the best we can. I tried to make that chart nice and big, but still leave some stuff on the screen. So this is part of my bigger project. This is the 1979 project here on Digital Diamond. I've used many different games. I've used Strat, Pocket Pennant Run, Season Ticket, Payoff Pitch. I mean, you name it. If I have the game, Back to Basics. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I haven't thought about here. But I've used 4 or 5 or 6 different games here. And really enjoyed this project here, one of my favorite seasons. And I even have all the photos in there, dolled it all up with the logos and everything else. So it's been a fun time. So let's kick things off here. So we have the Twins, and where are the Twins right now? So the Twins are, well, they're not too good. They're 8.5 back. Yes, I mean, we've still got a long way to go, but they're going to have to start winning some games quickly here. And the Red Sox, they're 3 back, so they're still kind of in the race behind everybody. See, Baltimore's lost 3 in a row, and I played a couple of Baltimore games. They're not doing that well. Now, over here in the West, I played some White Sox games, so they've won 3 in a row. The White Sox are doing pretty good, and they've gained a little bit of ground, so now they're 5 back. Okay, as Philip Reynolds stops by, as we play a little bit of baseball tonight, Scarecrow. So I'm going to see if I can do this. It's been a while since I played Pocket Pennant Run, so you're going to have to bear with me if I make some mistakes. And it's just kind of how it turned out. This is a really fun game, and I just haven't had a chance to play too much of it. All right, so let's roll the 3 12-sided die and kick things off. So we have Powell up there. Hoskin Powell is our first batter. So we have a 1. So if we look over here on the pitcher, he's an A. A1, struck him out. Just like that. So, Eckersley strikes out Powell. I believe that's how that goes because he's an A, and that is that. So now we have Rob Wilfong coming up, and a 9. And a 9 over here is going to be a batter check. So on the batter, we have a 9, and his batting is an A. So an A9, and that's a single, because he likes to mingle. So Wilfong slaps us into the outfield, in the right field, and he is on. All righty. And again, I believe this is how it is. Yes, they have a new edition coming out in December, and it looks to be fantastic. I'm all over it. I am. I saw the video. I'm all over that. I can't wait to play it. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, so now we have Landreau. Now, if Wilfong wants to steal, okay, so his speed is a B. So if I wanted to steal, let me go to my stealing chart. It's been a while since I've done this here. Roll the blue die, and that would be it here. Alrighty. Now, Fisk is a B. So he would be out on a 1 to 4 and safe on a 5 to 12 because he's a B runner, right? His speed is a B and Fisk is a B. I think that's how that goes. Alrighty. So what do you say? Should we take off? So we're going to look for the blue die. Alrighty. The blue die is going to be our friend. So if I'm looking at this correctly, he's out all the way to here. So a 1 to 4, he's out. So he's got a 75% chance, I think, of, no, 2/3 of a chance. Here we go. The blue die, and a 6. And he is in there. He is safe. So Wilfong has stolen second base. Although it was a good throw, he just missed him. It was a good throw, but Fisk couldn't get him out. All righty. So now we have Kenny Landreau up. Kenny Landreau against Eckersley. A 5. A 5 is going to be a defensive check. 11 defense is the shortstop. So it's hit down the shortstop to Burleson. And you can see he's an A defense. The last rating in the field is defense. So he's an A defense. That's really good. So A7 is a ground ball lead runner. So on this play here, batter reaches on a field, his choice, other runners advance. So they get the lead runner. Non-force runner at third holds. I'm going to say because it's hit to short that the runner does not advance from second to third because it went to the left side. So we're just going to go here, and we're going to go ground ball down the burst. We're going to call that a G6, okay, down the Burleson, and Wilfong. Well, I guess he did get down there, I guess. Maybe he delayed. Let's see. He's got a B speed, so maybe that did work out. So ground ball lead runner up, batter reaches on field his choice. Other runners, okay, so he advances. So on that particular play, he did advance according to the chart. So we won't argue with the chart as it worked out. All right, so now we have 2 outs now, and Goodwin is at the plate. This is Danny Goodwin. He is the cleanup hitter. And again, the pitcher, A, struck him out. So Eckersley sends him swinging, and that ends the inning. So they threaten, but they do not score. So now it's going to be Pete Redfern. Pete Redfern's on the mound. And Sports Time Machine stopping by. I was watching him play some payoff pitch tonight. He was having some technical issues, though. But I was trying to watch that. I like watching the payoff pitch. I want to make sure that I'm playing it right, too. So I like watching other people play. All right, but this is Pocket Pennant Run tonight. And again, I don't have the cards because all the ratings are on the field. Okay, the 4 ratings are on all the players here on the field. So you can get all the ratings right there, so we don't need the cards. And I'll have to do another season. I don't know which one I'll do. It took me days to put in all these ratings, but I did get them in, so now I can play anybody in 79. So I got to find out my next project, and I'll do that again. Alrighty, so it's going to be Redfern against Burleson. Now, Redfern is a B pitcher. He's a B pitcher. And a B7 is going to be lefty-righty. So on that one there, let's see what the lefty-righty is. It's been a while since I did that. If the pitcher and batter have the same handedness, and they do, batter drops 1 rating, and then we go to the batter. So Burleson's a B, he'll go to a C. So a batter C with a 4, and that's a ground ball down the shortstop. Wrong button. Ground ball down the shortstop, and Roy Smalley comes up with that. And there's 1 away. So now we're going to have Carlton Fisk, who's hitting in the 2 spot tonight. And, a B1. And he struck him out. So Redfern fanning Fisk. And there's 2 away in the Red Sox first. Freddie Lynn. And an 8. So we got a B8. Not a V8, a B8. We're going to do a batter check. Lynn is an A batter, an A1. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, ground ball down to second base, and that would have been a double play, and that ends the inning. So after one, it's absolutely nothing to absolutely nothing. So now we're going to have Glenn Adams coming up against Eckersley. Eckersley is an A9. A9's a batter check. He is an A batter against a 6. A6, a G3. So he nubs this down the first base. And Yastrzemski will scoop that up and make the play. Incidentally, that little dot there, ground out, batter out of first, runners advance. So that would have been a ground ball, just plays the first base only. I think this is how that went. Alrighty, so now we got Mike Cubbage coming up. I remember Mike Cubbage. I used to always call him Mike Cabbage. I think we all did. So we have a 2, Eckersley. 2. Struck him out. Eckersley mowing them down here, even though they did get a guy on third. Roy Smalley up now. 2 outs and nobody on the base. Eckersley, A9. That's a batter check. Smalley is a B2, and that'll be hit down to first base, and Yastrzemski will take that himself as well, and that'll do it. So 1, 2, 3, they go. Nice and easy. And now we go into the bottom of the second. Jim Rice. Pitchers pay the price when they face Jim Rice. You remember that? Remember those days? Alrighty, so Jim Rice. So we have a B2. A B2, that's a control check. His control is A. Ooh, he's got good control. So A11 for control. Oh, and he hit him. Hit by the pitch. Higher is usually better for the batter, by the way. So he got hit by the pitch. Hit by the pitch. Right? Yep. Okay. He plunked him. Right? Oh, that hit Rice, by the way. That was Rice, not Yastrzemski. So Rice gets hit. I guess you'd rather hit Rice than, well, I don't know. You don't want to get Rice mad, but you don't want to pitch to him either. So Yastrzemski up with nobody out and Rice on first. And Rice has got B speed, and the catcher's an A, though. So if he were to take off, he'd be out on a 1-5. So we're not going to steal. We're going to let Yastrzemski hit. Here we go. And we have a B12. So that's going to be a batter check. Yastrzemski's a B batter, so a B7. G4 with a dot. Ground ball, batter out at first, runner advances. So it's not a double play. It's not the lead runner. So he hits it down to second base. Wolfong will get it, but his only play is to first. So good as a bunt. That's as good as a bunt, right? We'll call that as good as a bunt. And so Rice is at second base. Now here's Watson. I don't remember a Bob Watson. I've seen him a couple times this year. I do not remember a Bob Watson. Crazy. All right, Redfern to Watson in a 10. So a B10, that's going to be a batter check. Watson, he's an A9. A9, that's a single 2 bases. Single 2 bases. And Watson will knock in Jimmy Rice. And the Sox take a 1-0 lead here against the Minnesota Twins in some crucial games here for the Red Sox. Butch Hobson coming up. Hobson is, Redfern's a B6, so a B6 is defensive check. And that's going to be hit to center field. So let's see what happens in center field. So Landreau is a B in center field and a B8. Fly ball with a potential to tag, but not with a runner on first. So that will just be a hit into center field. Fly ball, and Landreau will make the catch and is 2 away. And Watson goes back to first. Now we have Brohammer. Every time I hear Brohammer, I think of that song by Ghost. I don't know. I think it's called something Brohammer. Something like that. Something about a hammer. Alrighty, Redfern to Brohammer. Now, why Redfern's only a 2 here, but something tells me that that he's more of a reliever, but so he's not going to go 2 innings. That's for sure. So we have a 12. Okay, 12, that's a batter check. A B12 is a batter check. Brohammer's a C6, and fly ball in the left field. Fly ball in the left field, and that'll do it. But the Sox do get 1. on the single, and Rice scores, and now we go to the top of the third. It is 1-0 Sox. Hopefully we won't have a 29-inning game here because I do need to be up early tomorrow. I'm going to 3 rinks tomorrow, 1 in the morning, 1 around lunch, and 1 at supper time. I got a busy day tomorrow, so I need to be in bed super early tonight. So now we got Butch Weiniger coming up against Eckersley. A12. That's going to be a batter check. And, B11. We're going to go to the power. And his power is C. So it's a C8 on the power. And a C8 is a double. So Weiniger with a double for his trouble. And so now, with nobody out, the tying runs at second base. So now we have Ron Jackson. Not Reggie, but Ron. Eckersley. Oh, no. That's a batter check. We have a B3. That's a ground ball to third base. And they'll get the lead runner, but because there's no force, right? Now it says, let's see. So where are we again? I want to double check this. We have a B3. Ground ball to third base, lead runner. Lead runner out. Batter reaches on fielder's choice. Other runners advance. If base is empty, ground out. If hit to catcher, a non-force runner at third holds. Well, if he hits it to third, I'm kind of thinking that Weiniger is not going to go to third if I hit it to third. I mean, he might delay and try to score. Maybe it's hit into the hole. I'm going to say that's just going to be a G5 and R2 is going to hold. That's going to be my gut. I don't want to overthink this too much. But it's hit down the third, and I'm going to say he does not advance because it's hit to the left side. That's what I'm going to go with. Even though the rules kind of state otherwise, and I guess anything can happen. Yeah, my Buccaneers aren't looking good. They haven't looked good in many years. They've never looked good. Even though they won the Super Bowl, they still don't look good. All right, so we got Powell coming up now. He struck out last time, and he strikes out again. So 2 strikeouts. He struck him out. So Eckersley fanning Powell, and now it's going to be Wilfong. So now we get 2 away and a 5. So A5 is going to be a defensive check. 4, it's going to be hit down to second base. So Brohammer with a C down there at second base with a 7 and ground ball, and he makes the play. So Brohammer comes up with it on the G4, and Brohammer throws him out. So we go to the bottom of the third. Boy, I tell you, the Twins are threatening, but they just can't score. So it's going to be Evans against Redfern. And we got a 4 now. So Redfern's a B4, and that's going to be a defensive play. So he's going to hit that to third base. And a 3 should be good, yeah. So even a D3 is good, yeah. So third base, Cubbage will make the play. And we have 1 away. Evans goes down. Top of the order, Burleson. He grounded out the last time. And so we have an 8. We have a B8. That's going to be the lefty-righty thing again. I think that's what he got the last time. So it means he's going to drop from a B to a C. So we have a C8. And if he was a B, he would have got the hit because it's righty on righty, though. He drops down a level, right? That's what it says. He switches, or he's on a switch hitter. We drop 1 batter rating, so it's going to be a ground ball down to first base. Again, just trying to remember how to play this game. It's not very difficult, this game. That's what's so great about this game. Why don't I play this more? I think I will. Fisk coming up now. And 3. So we have a B3, and that's a control check. His control is A, and an A9 is, he walked him. So, a 2-out walk to Fiskaruni, and that's going to bring up Freddie Lynn, who's grounded out down to second. Here we go. Freddie Lynn. And we have a B9, and a B9 is a batter check. Freddie Lynn's an A, at A6. He nubbed it down to first base. And Jackson is there, and he'll take it himself, and that'll do it in the Sox third. So let's go to the 4th. Game moving right along, as the Pocket Pennant Run games usually do. And it's 1-0 Sox. Eckersley now to Landro. A 4, an A4. That's a control check. His control is an A, an A8. Oh, A8. A K drop. Oh, I hate the K drops. Strike out with drop to the strike. See base running play chart. No runner on first. There's not 2 outs. If batter is safe, no unforced error. So I got to go to the K drop on the base running play. On the K drop. Base running play chart. Okay, well, let's just go to the base running play chart. So Fisk drops it. So he's a B runner, and Fisk is a B. So it looks like he'll be out on a 1-4. It looks like. So let's look at that. And he's safe. So we got a K strike drop. I don't know what that is. There is a way to put that in here on a K drop. I've never used it before, but I guess we could put it in. Here we go. Drop K. How about we just try this? Let's just go this. Drop K. How about just drop K? All right. He strikes out, but he messes up, and he goes down to first base. So we got the lead runner on. He's a B runner, Landro. We're not going to steal this time. We're not going to steal. Ty stops by. I'm not having a good day. Not been a good day. But that's the story of my life right now. But I am going to try to round out the day with some pocket pennant run and have some fun. So that's what we're doing today. So Goodwin comes up against Eckersley. So nobody out and a man on first. And a 12. That's a batter check. He's a B2. Ooh, B2 is ground ball to first. Double play. So it's going to be a G3-6-3 double play. That's what I'm going to call that one. And it's 2 away now. So it's going to be Adams coming up. And A8 over here, lefty-righty. So Adams is a lefty, so no. So it's just going to be a straight batter check. It's the same as batter. So his batter is an A4. And fly ball into center field. And they will make the catch. And that ends the side. So let's go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 Sox. Jim Rice coming up. He scored that run, actually. And he's facing Redfern. There we go. So we have an A7. I'm not sorry. If Redfern's a B7. Lefty-righty. So they're both righty. So Rice goes from an A to a B9. That's a single because he likes to mingle. So Rice with a single. And with nobody out, it's just Yastrzemski. It's the same thing that happened the last time. Rice got on, Yastrzemski nubbed it to second, and Rice ends up scoring on a single. So let's see if we can do that again. Yastrzemski now. A B6, lefty-righty. Nope. So it's going to be a B1. Ooh, double play down to Smalley. So a G6-4-3 double play, and this time they get him. So Watson coming up. I presume. A B10, that's a batter check. An A7, that's going to be a single. Oh, he would have scored the down run if he had got on base. I mean, if it wasn't a double play. So Watson gets on. So that's hit number 3 for the Sox. And now Butch Hobson comes up, and he flied to center, if I'm remembering correctly. So we have a B5. That's a defensive check. So this is hit to the shortstop. And, yeah, a C3 is going to be a ground out. So, nice play here. A G6 will end the inning. It's super nice having the ratings in there. I don't know what season I'm going to do next, but I will have to put all the ratings in again for Pocket Pennant Run. It just makes it so easy to look at the screen. All righty, so now Mike Cubbage coming up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. All right, Cubbage and Eckersley here in the 5th. We have an A7. That's lefty-righty. So, no, there's no change. So, it's going to be a B4. And a B4 is a fly ball in the center field. Freddie Lynn coming over at the track and will make the catch. 1 away. Roy Smalley, he grounded out. We have an A10. That's a batter check. A B10, and that's a single. And Smalley nails this one into the outfield. And he is on with one away. Butch Weiniger, he got a double the last time, so we got to try to be careful with him. Here we go. Uh-oh, batter check. Uh-oh, B9. That's a single, 2 bases. And so now we get runners at the corners with one away. And Eckersley in some trouble again. And Dwayne says he put the APA ratings in for a 61. Oh, that's kind of neat. So now what would you do for ratings there? That would be for the pitchers. I don't know what you would put in there for APA ratings because you're reading off the APA cards. So what ratings did you put in there, Dwayne? Was it the pitcher ratings or maybe speed maybe? I'm not sure what you would put in there. It works. This works perfect though for pocket pennant. Holy cow, this works perfectly. All right, so we got one on, two on base here, runners at the corners, and Jackson. Here we go. A 9. We have an A9. That's a batter check. Uh-oh. A B8. That's a single. 1 base. So they tie the game up now as they've hit around here, and it's 1-1. So Powell coming up. He's struck out twice. He's a leadoff hitter, so let's see if we can get him a third time. No. A8, lefty-righty. Nope, that doesn't come into play. So we have a B8 and a B8. That's a single, but it's just a 1 base. And there's only 1 out, so he can't score, I don't believe. Okay, the 1 base plus would be extra. Running on contact with 2 outs. No, so it's just a 1 base. So it's a lazy single, and they hold the runners here. So pitcher rating, speed, and defense. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. I should do that with Strat, too, you know what I mean? Just, or any game you play, put them on, that'd be great. You know what'd be kind of neat? I should make a note to Mark, is they have the notes. Good if you could have like 2 or 3 different notes, so you could put in different games. So you could put in pocket pennant, APA, Strat, what season ticket, whatever else you need, it'd be kind of neat. Alrighty, so now the bases are loaded with 1 away, and it's Wilfong. And he's got a single, and he grounded out. Eckersley in a jam. A 6. That's a defensive check. This is going to be hit to center field. Uh-oh, center field. A B1. That's going to be a catch. Makes the catch with the F, and I don't think you can tag. Yep, no, there's no way to tag. Is there an FT? Is an FT question mark? Fly out. If runners on second and or third, runners tag up in advance. There's FT question mark, though. They can attempt to advance. I just see F. I don't see an FT. So I'm going to say that he tags up. I'm going to say that, yeah, the runner on third will score. Although on a 1, I wouldn't think that would be that deep. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do with a regular F. A regular F, it says F-T, fly out if runners on second and third, they tag. But a 1 is usually not that good. Boy, I'm at a loss here. I'm kind of at a loss. Because there's no FT on the chart. It's always FT question mark. So I'm going to say he makes it home. So I'm going to say he makes it home. So we're going to go F8R3, and that should get the runner home. Everyone else will stay. So Eckersley's tired. He's getting tired now. 6 hits here in the 5th. Not good. It's 2-1. Twinkies. A3. That's a control. And that's A6. And he struck him out. A little late. but he struck him out. So that is that. Yeah, see over here. Well, I can't show you the thing over here, but it's like it says FT and an FT question mark. There's no FT. There's just a straight F. I don't see an FT over here, which is an automatic tag. So I'm gonna go with the Fs as an automatic. Although the one's usually bad for the batter, but I still gave it to him anyway. I'll find out. It's been a while since I played this. All right, Brohammer from Ghost. We have a 6. We have a B6. Left, right. Nope, that doesn't come into play. So it's a C10. That's going to be a hit. That'll be a hit. All right, so the Sox get the lead man on here. And it's going to be Dwight Evans up now. I think he might try to drop a bunt. Yep, so we're going to go over here, the strategy chart here. So, roll the blue dice. Oh, red and blue. All right, so we're going to look for the red and the blue. Here we go. A 9 is not good. G2. So I think that's good, actually. Yeah. Yep, so I think that's a good sacrifice. Yeah, because over here would be defensive check, so that is good. Higher is better. That's right, higher is better. So he's going to hit a sacrifice bunt right to the catcher, and that's going to send Brohammer down to second base. So now Burleson comes up, who's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Let's see if he can punch the runner through. The Sox down by a run. Here we go. And he struck out. Redfern guns him down with the red 1. The red 1's like the red queen. So it's up to Fisk now with 2 away. And a 10. So that's going to be a batter check. Oh, a B5. It's going to be a fly ball. Oh, wait, here's the F8T. Yeah, so I don't know what the regular F is. Here's the FT. The FT is over here. Over here's the regular F. I'm still going to give it to him. And what did we say? He flied out 5. Is that 9? Yeah, fly out to 9. Okay. F9. And that'll do it. So, they get stuck. And now we go to the top of the 6th. Eckersley getting a little tired right now. Although it says he can go 7 in the game, so we're going to let him go a little bit longer. Let's check pitcher fatigue. All right, four runs he can allow. And each inning after fatigue, he drops. Okay. All right, so we're okay right now. Goodwin, a 4. That's going to be a control check. A 5 under control. Struck him out. Okay, so he's kind of got his mojo back here briefly. Probably F is just a fly out. Yeah, but I don't know if that's a tag. That's the thing. I'm not sure on the defensive play if F is a straight tag. I would think so. Well, again, F7 would that be a tag? Well, that's a tag. That's a tag. That's a tag. But over here, it's not giving me any Fs. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to say that he got a T. I probably should have rolled the dice on that. I'll ask them. I was talking to Craig earlier. I'll send him an email after the game and find out what's going on. Adams coming up. Struck him out. Red 1 is a strikeout. All right, 2 away. And it's Mike Cubbage. Cubbage on a 10. That's going to be a batter check. Cubbage is a B8. And, he'll slip a single in here. So, they're not done. They're not done yet here in the 6th. And now it's going to be Smalley. Smalley, a 6. That's going to be a defensive check. This is going to be hit to second base. And a 1. Oh, yeah. C1's going to make the play. C1. Easy play for Brohammer down there at second base. Again, higher is better for batters. Oh. Yeah. How about a G4, Dave? There we go. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 6th. Redfern still on the mound here. Still doing okay. Facing Freddie Lynn. A 4. So a B4. That's going to be a defensive check. An 11 is hit down the shortstop. A 9. a C9, and he will make the play. So Smalley comes up with it, digs it out, if you will, and there's one away. Jimmy Rice. Oh, not very good. A B9, batter check. A4 is a fly into center field. Sox get that early run. That's what happened to me last night. I was playing the Stratomatic last, and I got an early run with the A's, and then that was it. Yastrzemski. Batter check. B4, and that's hit into center field as well. And that'll do it. So, we're going to go to the 7th now. Now Eckersley can start getting fatigued here. So, pitchers drop 1 rating at the start of each inning after the fatigue. Also, if they've surrendered 4 runs. So, he hasn't done either yet. So, he's a little orangey there, according to Digital Diamond. So, we'll keep an eye on him. Weininger's 2 for 2. A double and a single. We got a 5, an A5. It's going to be a defensive check. 9. This is going to be hit into right field. Uh-oh. Evans coming over on a B9, and he'll make the play. That was deep, but Evans will make that catch, and there's one away. So Weininger is finally retired. We have Ron Jackson. A 5, an A5. So that's going to be a defensive check. 6 is going to be shortstop, and a 1, yeah, he's out. A1, yeah, he's out all day long. So the Rooster will make that play, and is 2 away. Now we have Powell, 1 for 3. Let's see, it's going to be a control check. A6, and he struck him out. Where's my, who is the strikeout guy? Oh, man, what was his name that would come in here and do the strikeouts for me? Oh, man, I forget his name now. Oh, who? There was somebody did all the strikeouts for me in the chat room, and I forget who it was. That was so fun when he did that. All right, Watson's going to lead things off. Watson 2 for 2 today. Thought about taking him out, but he's 2 for 2. So Redfern here in the bottom of the 7th. An 11. That's a batter check. A5. Fly ball into right field. 1 away, so they got him down. Hobson's done absolutely nothing, which is what he usually does. Oh, this time, though, batter check. C11. Power check. Power is, A7. And that's a double. As soon as they start dumping on the guy, he racks a double. So a 1-out double by Hobson. And now the Red Sox have the tying run in scoring position for the Brohammer. Here we go, Brohammer. B5, defensive check. Oh, it's going to be an out. Down the short, and it's going to be a 1. So, yeah, so no matter what, you see 1, ground ball double play. I'm going to say that he's just going to get it and fire to first, and we're going to let the runner go down to third like we did with the Twins. So Smalley over to first. Hobson will go down to third. So with 2 outs now, the tying run is 90 feet away. Do we try to steal? Steal home? There is a way of stealing home on this thing. I'm not going to do it, but just for fun, I think it's this column over here, stealing home. Only runners with A or B speed can steal home, and it would be over here. Yeah, you'd have to roll really high. So we're not going to steal home. No, the D runner. Can Evans knock it in there? Come on. And he struck him out. Evans goes down with a red 1. And Redfern gets out of the jam. We go to the 8th. Eckersley now is a B pitcher now. All righty, as Replay Gamer stops by. I was watching your Kurt Berglund interview today, or this morning while I was doing some work. That was fun. We got a 6 now, so a B6 is a left-righty. Nope, that's no effect. So it's going to be an A1. That's going to be a G4. And it's going to hit that down to Brohammer. Now it's Landro. Landro's 0 for 3. And Landro is what? The center fielder? 0 for 3. Do I want to pinch hit? I like to sometimes pinch hit. So let's go to the let's pinch hit for Landros. We need a center fielder. So here we go. What do I have for positions here? Looks like dun, dun, dun. Let's bring in we don't want to bring in a catcher. Let's bring in this guy. Let's bring in John Castino. John Castino is going to pinch hit. And let's see what he can do. So Castino comes up. And Eckersley with a pitch. Oh boy, it's a batter check. A B6. And he flies it in the left field. And was that Rice over there? Yeah, Rice will make the catch. Alrighty, so we're going to go 2 away now. It's going to be Goodwin. He's 0 for 3 as well. He's the DH. He's due. A B9 is a batter check. A B7. And no, he grounds it. And Brohammer makes a sweet play down at second base. And that'll do it. Alrighty, so now we have some issues here for the Twins. We need a center fielder, right? So we're going to move. Who pinch hit? That was this guy here, right? So we're going to move center fielder, right? We're going to put this Dave Edwards. No, we're going to go Bombo. I don't know why, but I'm looking at this la Bombo. He's going to go here into the third position. And Bombo is going to play center field. Is that good? Are we good? Yep, I think no, we didn't. That didn't work at all. What the heck just happened? Oh, now what? I forget what he did. No, what did this guy do? No, see, I backed it up too far. I think he grounded out. So we're just going to go G4. Brohammer made the play. So G4. So now I got to replace that guy, right? What did I do wrong? So Castino's coming out. So Bombo, let's make sure I get the Bombo's going to go into the third position, right? Bombo's going to go center field. Adam's still in left. Now that should be right? Everyone's there, right? I have everyone in position. So Bombo should be in center field. Nope. Oh. Okay, Bombo Rivera. Okay, I did it right. His first name is Bombo. Oh, so I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. That's all right. All right, so Burleson coming up now against Redfern. So Redfern is going to be fatigued too in the 8th, so we're going to bring him down to a C pitcher. And a C6 is lefty-righty, so Burleson's going to drop down to a C11, and that's a power check. And C8 on power is a double. Burleson with a double. There we go. So Burleson knocks it in there, and I think Redfern's going to come out. So we're going to go to the pen now. We're going to get Redfern out, and we want to bring in someone a little bit better than that. So, let's bring in Mike Basic. And what's his durability? Not too bad. Alrighty. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have Bassett coming in. Oh, he's a C pitcher as well. Well, the other guy was tired, so sometimes that's what you do. Alrighty, so Fisk up now with Burleson at second base. So we have a C7. That's a batter check. Uh-oh, a B10. That's a single, 2 bases. So Bassett comes in and Fisk swings away and ties the game. And Burleson comes around the score, and we're tied up at 2-2 and good extra innings looming. I can't do extra innings again. I played a game today. There's no extra innings. Oh, it was last night. No extra innings. Today, extra innings. All right, Freddie Lynn is 0 for 3. And so we're going to drop a bunt. Here we go. An 11, and that's going to be hit down the third, sacrifice. And Freddie Lynn is on. Freddie Lynn sacrificed fist to second. All right, so they get the tying run, and now they get the meat of the order. Jimmy Rice. And, a C1. Oh, control check. And a C1 is a strikeout. Strike him out. So 2 away now. And it's going to be up to Yastrzemski. And we get an 11. So we have a C11. It's going to be a batter check. And a B5 is not going to do it. It's going to go flying into right field. And they'll make the catch. All righty. So we're one inning away from extra innings. Yay. So Eckersley now is a C pitcher here in the ninth. C6 is lefty-righty. Nope. So it's just going to be an A2, and he grounds it down to short. And there's 1 away. We're going to go again. A C5. That's a lefty-righty. Nope. And a B7. Ground it down, and Brohammer with another play. So Brohammer down there at second, gobbling up the ground balls. All righty. Let's play 2. No, we don't want to play anymore. I need to go to bed. I got a 12-hour day tomorrow. Maybe 14-hour day. I'm going to be tired. Smalley, C1, control check, A7, strike him out. So Eckersley's still a little tired, but he gets it done. But he won't be coming back because then he'll be a D pitcher. Alrighty, so basic now in the bottom of the ninth. Watson, Hobson, and Brohammer. Watson is 2 for 3 today. And a C1 is a control check, and a C6 is a walk. Oh, he walked him, so the go-ahead runner is on. Here comes the bunt. An 11. And he gets a good one down. So now the winning run is at second base. If we could just get this game over with. Here we go. I already have the ghost runner. His name's Bob Watson. Brohammer now. And basic. Oh, this is going to be terrible. A batter. C1. Line drive to the shortstop, and it's a double play. He gets doubled off. And it's freaking extra innings. Where's the line drive double play? Line out, runners hold. There is a line out double play here somewhere. No, it's just gotta find. There we go. All right, so it's gonna be a L6DP maybe. Yep, and he's doubled up. And so, guess what, folks? We go to the 10th. So Eckersley's out. Eckersley's coming out. And we're gonna bring in you gotta bring in Win Remmerswall. Right? You gotta bring in Win for the win. Here we go. Extra innings. I hate you, Juckett. I hate you. Oh, he's a D pitcher. Oh, even better. D12, batter check. B7, that's a ground ball to second base. So Remmerswell is horrible. He's a D pitcher. Great. A D4, left and right. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be a C9. And a C9, that's going to be a single. So Jackson is on. As we play some pocket pennant run here. Robert comes in for some baseball. Yeah, just in time to see Remmerswall blow this. He's going to be on a short leash with a D. That's for sure. So here we go. 1 away. Powell. A D1, a control check. That's a C9, and he walked him. And so now there's 2 on, and Remmerswall is coming out of there. Yeah, we're done. You can't do anything with a D, dude. So let's go to Dick Drago now. And let's see if Drago's any better. Yeah, he's a little bit better. He's a lot better. All right, that's who I should have went with. All righty, so we got 2 on and 1 away. And here's Drago now. Oh, boy. B12, a batter check. A12, that's a power. A B7, and that's a bases clearing double for Wilfork. Drago comes in and gives up the hit to Wilfong, and all the bases are empty. And it's now 4-2, so we might not go that deep in the extra innings. Here comes Rivera, and it's going to be a B3, so it's going to be a control check. An A9, and he's going to walk him. So Drago coming in, and he can't get anybody out. Goodwin, I think this is going to be an out. A B6, lefty-righty, nope. A B6 over here, fly ball into left field. Oh, but there's only 1 away. So that's going to be 2 away. So 2 away now with runners at first and second. And Adams coming up. Adams 0 for 4 today, and he's the left fielder. We're going to let him hit. So we have a B8. It's going to be a batter check. So we have an A9. That's a single, 2 bases. And, well, with 2 outs, he would have scored anyway. So 3 runs for the Twinkies here in the top of the 10th. As the Sox rallied in the 8th to tie it, but they're watching this slip away. Mike Cubbage up now. Mike Cubbage. So we have a B3, control check. B2 is a ground ball down to first base, and that will do it here in the 10th. But 3 runs come in. 3 runs come in. So Evans, he's 0 for 2. He's going to try to lead us off against Bassick. So we have a C2. So that's a control check. And a C1, he struck him out. 1 away. Top of the order, Burleson. We have a C8. That's a batter check. A B3. Ground ball the third. And that's Cubbage to make the play. All right, so Basic is 1 out away. He's getting a little tired. They're going to leave him in. It's Fisk, the last hope. Fisk, a C2. That's a control check. That's a C8, and he walked Fisk. All right, so Fisk is on. Basic getting tired, so let's go to the pen now and see who we're going to bring in. We're going to bring in Jackson. Like I said, I don't know these guys. Marshall here. Marshall's pitching now. Gary Serum? I don't think who I'd want to bring in here. I don't know these guys. The ERA is he's got a high ERA. Mike Marshall, he's in rotation. Zahn's in rotation. So I think it is going to be Darryl Jackson. He's going to come in to pitch. All right, here we go. So Freddie Lynn's up now. Tying runs on deck. There's 2 outs. Jackson's a C pitcher. A C5. Lefty righty. Yep, so if they're both the same. Lynn comes down a B4, and that's going to be a looper into center field. And making the catches, Bumbo. And that'll do it. So, the Twinkies win this one extra innings. I couldn't play Marshall because he was on the rotation, so I couldn't play him. He was scheduled to pitch, and I don't like to do the scheduled pitches. And we'll make this game official, and that is that. So, final score. Where's my little thingy over here? is, well, here it is right here. There's the box score. Yep. Yeah, extra innings, 3 runs in the 10th, and that'll do it. And that is that. So that was fun. A little bit of pocket pennant run. Nothing wrong with that. Pocket pennant run is super fun. I got to play that more. I just got to find out about that, what the F there is. That, do you tag or not on just a plain F? I'm not sure about that. It's been a while. But that was a good time. Can't wait for the new one to come out. Can't wait for the new one to come out. But the Twins get 3 in the 10th. We go to extra innings again. Again. Every third game's extra innings. Unbelievable. Well, that's that. All right. I'm heading out of here. I'm Dave. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I probably won't see you guys until Sunday, probably. I got another busy day at work. But I'll hopefully see you guys on Sunday. Again, we put up a new digital to Dice this week. And I don't think there's anything else going on that I can think of. No, not really. So Sunday's the Black Friday show. So, yeah, so we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about on Sunday when we record our Black Friday show. So we're going to make sure we do that on Sunday. I'm Dave from Studio B. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.